Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about Elias Mokwana. Apparently, he's having troubles in North Africa. So my question is, if Kaizer Chiefs can sign this guy for mahala, free, would you as a Kaizer Chiefs fan take him, and would he be worth taking at Kaizer Chiefs? But before we get into that, comment and subscribe. Guys, these are important things. Over 80% of you who watch this channel have not subscribed. So on Veleni Vuli YouTube need nice. And he's giving me good content. But I'm getting him subscribe. So why would you say that, guys? Subscribe to the channel. But anyway, let's get into it, guys. Elias Mokwana, news coming in is that his camp are having troubles with him in North Africa. When I say troubles in North Africa, apparently, allegedly, he is not getting paid, or the monies are not coming in to Elias. So based on him not getting paid for all these months, the team is chatting with his club that side, that they want to basically terminate the contract, meaning that act as if nothing happened. But the funny thing is that I think Mike McCabe, one of the agents, he said he told these guys that Elias must sign for Kaizer Chiefs. He must not sign for these North African teams because they tend to give you problems. But the teams, the South African teams that have teams like Amakhosi Kukune and like they do with Polokwane City. The one reason why they like the North African teams is because the North African teams pay the money up front. What do I mean pay the money up front? Apparently, the price tag for Elias Mokwana to the North African team was about 7 million, and they got it just like that. Paqa 30 million. And that is what these guys like from Sekhukhune and Polokwane City. That is the other reason why the Osuna-Police deal for Kaizer Chiefs also didn't happen let's not say the right way, but why it wasn't signed off. Because apparently Polokwane City as well, they said if you want Osuna-Police, bring all that 10 million today. I don't want it in installments. I don't want that. I want all of the cash today. Cash or nothing, Baba. Put it in my bank account. I want to see 10 and 6 zeros in there. And that is how the deal happens. The North African teams tend to be able to pay that money up front, whereas Kaizer Chiefs and the other teams tend to want to pay you with installments, month to month, I'm a lay-by. So we lay-by players, in essence. So anyway, so now the big question we have to ask ourselves is this. If his contract gets terminated, if him and this North African team decide, hey guys, it's grand, no Elias, and Elias is like, hey guys, it's grand, you guys are not paying us, let's end the contract. Funny enough about this situation is, it's the same thing that happened to Hashim Domingo. When he left Sundowns, he went to North Africa, and he had the same situation. They were not paying him his monies. He ended up with his people deciding, let's cancel. As Vale shop, I see Vale. And when he did that, he ended up joining, I believe, Cape Town City, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so now Elias is going through the same thing. Now, this is the big question. Why is this relevant to Kaizer Chiefs? Because Kaizer Chiefs was basically the South African team who had the most interest in Elias, and they approached Sekhukhune, and yeah, the deal fell through because of the monies and stuff like that. But now, if Elias Elias, let me give you an example. Elias Mokwana actually wanted to join Kaizer Chiefs. Funny enough about this whole situation, Elias preferred to join Kaizer Chiefs. He didn't actually want to go to North Africa, which is what stalled the agreement with him in North Africa, because it was said that Elias and he agreed personal terms, or he liked the package of Kaizer Chiefs and he wanted to play for Kaizer Chiefs. But then the thing about Chiefs and the North African team, like I mentioned, the North African team was going to pay the money up front, Chiefs was going to pay with installments, and that was the problem. Now, having said that, Chiefs wanted this guy and this guy wanted Kaizer Chiefs. And when I say Chiefs, I mean the management. The management, Amakhosi Down Jr. wanted this guy. Yes, us as fans at the time, we were like, no, we can put our money in better players than Elias. But now, guys, now that we can possibly get him for free, now the question comes in. If you can get a player for free, will you take him? If Elias says, guys, my contract got terminated, we terminated the contract, now I can come and join you for free. This is now the question to Kaizer Chiefs fans. We didn't want him when we had to buy him. But now if he has to come for free, mahala, are you as a Kaizer Chiefs fan willing to take Elias? Now, the reason why we have to ask this question and why this question is important, it's because you need to, when you answer this question, you need to assess it from what is Chiefs lacking. Is Chiefs lacking a player that Elias can come and fit in? And the question, unfortunately, is yes. Because who is playing in Elias's position? Wandile Duba. Wandile Duba, as good as he is, hasn't done enough for that position. But if you have to think about it, Elias technically has always been playing as right wing. If Elias gets signed, he knows that position way better than Wandile Duba. And he most likely can play that position better. And he plays for Bafana, which is another thing that is important. So everything is aligning to say Elias could be free. And if he's free, Chiefs is still a free agent. So now the question is, Amakhosi Network, Amakhosi Faithful, are you willing to take Elias Mokwana for free? Are you willing to take him? My opinion is I can take him because he's free. I will definitely take him because he's free. But when we had to pay for him, I didn't want him. I thought there was better. And I know a lot of you are going to say, hey, but what if we need to buy better players. And I'm not disputing that. But at this moment, if Elias is good enough to at least sit on the bench, rather have a player that is good enough to sit on the bench while we sign better players who will start ahead of him. Because this thing of playing Abo Wandile Dubo, who are technically strikers outside of their position, is not good, guys. It's not good, because now we're gonna judge Wandile Duba as a right wing forward, but he does not play. That is not his position. Wandile Duba, we need to judge him according to goals in the back of the net as a striker. So now that is my opinion. My opinion is, if he's free, I would take him if he's free. But at the same time, you need to understand this thing when I'm going to say it. You need to also understand your management. If, and this is a very big if Elias signs for Kaizer Chiefs, you must know that your management is going to give up on Apolis. These are things you need to be aware of, guys. So before you say yes, I'm saying this, and even now I'm scared now. Even when I say no to Elias now, because I'd rather have Apolis. But this is the problem with Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs, I don't think would be willing to pay for Apolis, and then while they have already attained to Elias. And that is what worries me. What worries me is our management. Our management will make moves like this as if they are being smart. And that's what scares me sometimes. Because in my book, if they sign Elias, I still want them to sign Apolis. That is what I want. That is my condition. I'll only accept Elias if they sign Apolis. If you sign Apolis, then we can take Elias. But I don't want Elias at the expense of Apolis. No. We know Apolis will probably go to North Africa. But if there's a chance that we can sign him, I'd rather have that. Amakhosi for life.